What's up? How you doing? Here I am with Amanda, and we're going to talk about the summer of 1974. Many things happened during that summer, and they have been carved into my memory forever. My uncle got married during that period of time, and he decided he was going to do some magic for me. And so every day he'd call me over. He'd say, "Come over here, let me show you something." He had one of these things here, and he would open it up, and there was a red ball inside. He'd take the ball out, and he would say, "I'm going to put this in my pocket," put it in his pocket, and then he would close it, and he'd wave his hands around, and he would say some magic words. I don't know, maybe he said abracadabra, but I think he made them up. And then he would lift it up, and the ball was back. He'd close it, he'd wave his hands again, and the ball was gone. It's like, how do you do that? He's like, "Oh, I'm not going to tell you." At one point, he took the ball, and instead of putting it into his pocket, he put it in his mouth. He bit into it and broke it into two pieces. And then he took the two pieces, put them in his pocket, and he said, "Watch this." And he waved his hands around, and he lifted this up, and the ball was there. And I said, "That's amazing. You have to tell me how you do that." He goes, "I can't tell you. It's a trick." So time went by like it usually does, and everybody ended up going somewhere, and I was left home alone. So I started looking for this, and I couldn't find it at first. And then I went into the back room there, and he had it hidden. I found it. I got it out, and I started, doing the waving thing and opening it up, and the ball was there. Do it again, the ball was there. I go, I can't make the ball disappear. And then at one point, I did some fancy waving, and I lifted it up, and the ball was gone. And I go, "That's amazing. I figured out the trick." And at first I thought it was really disappearing, and then I figured out how it was actually done. And I took the red ball in my hand, and accidentally it dropped on the floor, and it broke into two pieces. And I said, "Uh-oh, now he's going to know that I found his magic trick." So in those days, down below, there were all these little shops, and one of the shops was a carpenter's shop. And I went in there and I said, "Hey," I go, "You have some glue? You can glue this ball back together?" And he goes, "I have glue, but I glued that ball for your uncle the other day, and I guess the glue's not strong enough." And I go, "Oh, my uncle was here gluing things," and I thought it was really magic. Anyway, so this trick, when I see it, it reminds me of the summer of '74. So, it's a really cool trick. It's all waving and it comes back, but it's a classic trick. But anyway, many things happened during that summer, and a lot of interesting things. So it always remains in my memory. That's it.